Hey there, what's going on guys? Today let's check out 10 seeds for Minecraft 1.17 on Minecraft Java Edition. These seeds do not work for Minecraft Bedrock Edition and are only for Minecraft Java Edition. Today's video is a collaboration with Justin or Minion to Gaming, so be sure to check out his channel for more seeds after watching this one. For coordinates and information about the seeds, there's a link in the description to a blog post on my website with all of that information. Alright, let's get started with a seed from Justin.
Alrighty guys, my name's Minion to Gaming. You guys can call me Justin. Thank you so much, Kirby, for allowing me to join you in this video. It's always a great time. Now, I will expose myself a little bit. Kirby has sent me his seeds long before I was able to send him mine, so I did get a little sneak peek of what he was sending me, so I thought I'd stick on the same theme. So today we're looking at another village seed, so let me flick my camera and get right into it. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this was one of the tamer seeds that I found for Kirby's channel. I was looking for a variety. I had a comment on my channel asking me for a flat plains biome, and I was like, you know what, that'd be a good seed for Kirby. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. You spawn directly inside a village. Now this village is actually quite large, and you can kind of see what I mean by the two blacksmiths right here and here. So you get two blacksmiths, but the reason I really enjoyed this seed in this village is how you get a cool little fishing town and how this house was completely nestled on the side of the hill. I thought it was really unique in the way that we got two blacksmiths and a little nestled house, and you get a variety of biomes completely right next to spawn. I thought this seed was actually quite unique.
Let's get started with my first seed, which I think is a really great seed for building in. I often chose seeds that have some crazy loot or really cool structures near spawn, but how about we focus more on just a good survival seed? And this could be that. You spawn in this nice plains biome. It's definitely a beautiful spot for a spawn build with the flower forest nearby and the dark forest too. If you are looking for some structures though, there's two villages close to spawn. The first one is southeast of spawn and it's got some wild generation. We've got village buildings generating on this wooded hill and water flowing down too. Some crazy world generation for sure. The other village is in the opposite direction from spawn. This one is definitely a more standard looking village, generating within the plains biome and on the edge of some water too. A nice cozy location for this village. And nearby you can also find a mesa biome. Looking at the map, you can see that the mesa is absolutely massive. Definitely great to have this near spawn in my opinion. But of course, back at spawn, we get a really great place to just go ahead and start off a survival world.
Alright guys, for this next seed, I went a little bit of the danger zone. I wanted to introduce a little bit of challenge to your starting point. You spawn directly, and I mean directly, in between a plains and a desert biome, which I thought right on its own was kind of unique, that you spawn right on the borderline of a biome. But if we go into the desert from your spawn point, you're gonna find a villager outpost. And that, ladies and gentlemen, not only is extremely cool, I really love pillager outposts, I think they're really an underrated mechanic in Minecraft. You have a village if you just wander into the plains. Not only do you have a village, you have a ruinous portal and a ravine right inside of basically your spawn point. And what I found really cool about this village, it's not big, it's not massive, you get a basic village, but it looks like they had a path to the portal, and something went disgustingly wrong, and it started to spread, so they had to destroy the portal, and that's why there's a ruinous portal there, and that's why their path is still linked to it, which I thought was a pretty cool storyline in the way everything kind of formed together for this village.
For this seed, I'm going to keep it nice and quick. Right near spawn, you can find a couple of locations that are worth checking out. The first is the Desert Temple Village. Though as you can see, it's an abandoned zombie village and a blacksmith village. I mean, how lucky do you have to get to have a location like this right next to spawn? Inside of the blacksmith, I found this loot with a few iron picks. A bit of a village farm generates inside of the Desert Temple. This is the loot I found in the first Desert Temple chest, the second chest, the third chest, and the final chest. Also right next to spawn is a ruined portal. It's partly buried by sand, and within that sand is the chest with this loot. Well, that's all I'm going to show. Go ahead and explore this world further and let me know what you find.
Now, for this next seed, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. You actually spawn directly inside. I told you, I was following the same pace as Kirby. You spawn directly inside a village. Now, what I found really unique about this village and why I made it in is the way it kind of generates into a cave, almost giving this village like a mining feel. Like this village was venturing into the cave and mining materials. You get the new copper, you get everything right off the bat, and it has a path leading directly into it, and some of the village has actually spawned in it. Now, not only do you get this really cool path leading into a cave system, you actually get an oceanside farm. Now, this really, I found this really cool, and I don't know why. You can see where the village has, like, forced itself into the water. I don't know if we can see it going under here, but it's forced itself into the water, and they've thrown a couple cows and some hay bales out here, and I don't know why. It was really cool to me the way this all worked out, but that's not the only feature I wanted to point out in this seed. Not only do you get everything here, you actually get an ocean monument directly off of your spawn point, so you can go out, make your farm, do whatever you need to do, and everything is right here with the little glow squids and everything. Oh, it's just so cool. I love everything about this seed. This is a really cool seed.
Getting into the final 5 seeds here, we have a jungle seed. Check out this water location right near spawn. It's got some really cool terrain around it, and I think this could be an awesome place to build. Guess what we have near spawn too? If you guessed the jungle temple, you would be correct, but that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking a jungle village. Well, not an actual jungle village, but a taiga village that partly generated inside of the jungle. It's as close to a jungle village as we're gonna get. This is also a blacksmith village, and the blacksmith has this loot. Okay, now I'll look at the jungle temple. It generates pretty close to that spawn water location that I like. This is the loot I found inside of the first chest and inside of the second chest. There's also a ruined portal near the jungle temple too, but you probably want to turn off fire tick in this world because, well, you see. This is the loot in the chest here. So yeah, a really awesome jungle seed here with a jungle village, kind of.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, for my next seed here, check this out. You spawn in this beautiful village, which, like I said, I'm keeping the theme. Sorry, Kirby, I noticed you just uploaded a 10 village. I kind of could have had more for you, but my apologies. Don't worry, I'll throw a loop in it at the end. But you can see you spawn directly beside a blacksmith. You know, you can jump over this little cave, go get you some loot. We'll say, well, don't fail that jump. What was that? We're gonna talk about that, but but say you want more loot, so you head across to this other blacksmith right down the way. Look at that, you can see them. They are so close, you can see them together. Now, why did I choose this seed? Well, for one, these guys were one of the reasons. This seed has spawned directly next and inside of the mountain biome. And if you guys know anything about 1.17, you know that's where little goatsies spawn. That's where little goatsies spawn. So you can see I've had a few wander from checking out this seed, and the way this generation is just so broken. You get one blacksmith, 2 blacksmiths. Now, if we want more, we want a little bit more, we're gonna have to do a little bit more of a parkour, right? We're gonna head up to the 3rd blacksmith. I love it. I love these seeds. They're so cool. So you get goats, you get copper, and you get 3 blacksmiths inside of this seed. What more could you ask for?
Entering the final 3 seeds, let's check out this seed with a ton of stuff to check out near spawn. First of all, right ahead of spawn, there is a desert temple village. One of the village towers generates almost perfectly into the desert temple. The inside of the temple looks absolutely wild. As for the temple loot, I found this in the first chest, the second chest, the third chest, and the final chest. You probably already noticed, but there's also a mansion right here too. I'm giving you the coordinates to the front entrance of the mansion on screen now. Before going in, look at how the desert and dark forest connection generates. On the bottom floor of the mansion, I found this room with a chest that has a golden apple. On the second floor, I found 2 cat rooms, and on the top floor, I counted 7 rooms, including an arena room which has this loot at the top section of it. In the opposite direction from spawn, you can come across this desert village. I mean, really, it's just a small desert village with nothing too crazy about it. Just generates next to a savanna, but nearby you can find a desert temple. It's a nice full temple above the desert sand. Inside of the first chest I found this loot, and this loot in the second chest, the third chest, and the fourth chest. That's all I want to show you in this seed, but I'm going to end off by showing you this map, which shows there are plenty of other things around spawn to explore.
Now, for my last seed for Kirby's channel here, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to change it up because I found a lot of seed videos, and if he decides to use this in the video, cool. If he wants another seed video, I can find one with a village. But I really thought this was an interesting video for seed for his channel. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we've spawned in a savanna biome, and you may be like, Justin, why? Why is that a significant? Anything significant? Why are you like, ooh, savanna biome? Well, it's a shattered savanna, so you get really cool generation, but that alone, it's one of my favorite biomes, but that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. I had to go more. I had to do better. You're on an isolated island. You, ladies and gentlemen, are on a complete shattered savanna island. That's the only thing surrounding you for at least a couple hundred blocks. It's really strange, and I've never, and I mean never, found a seed like this before, and I doubt I'll find one like it again. So I thought it was a really good addition to Kirby's video, and you get all the cool generation of stuff literally floating in the air. I don't know, I thought this seed was definitely worth the showcase, and I thought it was a really interesting seed. So thank you, Kirby, for letting me throw these seeds on your channel, and you guys can come check me out over at Mini Gaming. You know, hit that subscribe button if you really feel the need to. It helps me out a little bit, but throwing it back over to Kirby.
Finally, to finish off this video, I'm going to show you another seed which has a bunch of structures worth checking out near spawn. As you can see, this is a mansion village seed, and the village generates right next to the mansion. About as close as you can get, I'd say. The mansion makes the village buildings look absolutely miniature. You can see the coordinates to the entrance of the mansion on screen now. There wasn't anything too interesting on the bottom floor, but on the second floor I found a cat. And on the top floor I counted 7 rooms, including another cat and this boring hidden room. Towards the northeast of spawn, you can find this desert village. I mostly wanted to show it because of this big desert hill it generates around. Just thought it looked cool. Towards the northwest of spawn, you can find a desert temple village. There's a big cave entrance here and some floating land. The temple generates right on the edge of the village. This is the loot I found in the first chest, the second chest, the third chest, and the fourth chest. And right nearby, you can also find a pillager outpost. This outpost generates with 3 cages, 1 tent, and 2 scarecrows. On the top of the outpost, I found this loot. Of course, in this seed, the main focus is that mansion village at spawn. But like I did earlier, I'm going to end off with a look at the map to show you there's much more to explore too. Well, there you have 10 seeds that are working for Minecraft 1.17 Java editions. Be sure to go check out Justin, Minion to Gaming's channel, with the link in the description. Definitely check out my blog for all of the coordinates to locations shown in this video, and in the comments, feel free to share some seeds and information about them for people to check out. If you want to help me out, feel free to leave a like. For more Minecraft videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for all of my future videos. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. I'm out of here. See ya.